Hello, everyone. So, how are you all? I hope doing great. So, okay. So, now I think you already have seen my last videos. So, you know that I already explained about Himalaya, one of the physical features of India. Then, after Gangetic Plain, the second, the plain features of India. And the third, I want to explain about the coastline or the coastal features of India. Okay, so yes, India's amazing coastline. Okay, so now jump on the topic. Okay, so can you wait? Yes. India's amazing coastline. India's coastline is dotted with the beautiful beaches, rocky cliffs, and lush green forest. Some beaches have golden sand while others have black rocks. Some islands have coral reef while others are covered at thick jungle. India's coasts are full of surprise. The Indian coastline is over 7,500 kilometers long. Okay, so now actually India's coastline just to start from Gujarat. Actually, it's a very long coastline, and on both side we have both sides. Like west side, we also have coastline, and east side also. So yes, in west side coastline, start from Gujarat to Kerala. You can count, you can see the map. Yes, okay. Let's see the map, then you can understand. Okay. So yes, we have map in our this book. So we can see the map and we can understand. Okay. Now you see this map. Okay. This map. Now you can see this map and you can understand what is they have written. Western Ghat or the West Coastline. We also call it West Coastline. So yes, this area is Gujarat and West Coastline start from here. This one Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, and Kerala. Okay. And now this side, eastern coastline. Yes. Now see here. From West Bengal. Yes, this is Bangladesh. Here from the West Bengal, it is start the eastern coastal line. So yes, West Bengal. Then after Odisha. Odisha then after Andhra Pradesh. Yes. And last one is Tamil Nadu. So yes, east side we have four state and west side we have five state. So this is our coastline. You can see this one is a long coastline. And what is the length of this coastline? Yes, 7,500 kilometer. This longest coastline, long coastline India has covered, that length is 7,500 kilometer. Okay, so understood. Now you can see the other physical features also as well that we already have studied in my previous video. So yes, the Himalaya, you can see the Himalaya in north side. It's also cover the Jammu Kashmir part or the Ladakh area. Then after, yes, Uttarakhand and this Uttar Pradesh and this one. It means now started from Jammu Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. Yes, this is the Himalaya portion, or it's a mountainous features of India. And then after, yes, this part is Gangetic Plain. You can see this part is Gangetic Plain. This part it means covered by the Ganga River. Which part covered by Ganga River that we called Gangetic Plain? That we already have studied in my previous video. You can watch it if you want to know. And yes, the third physical, there are other physical features also. The plateau physical features, the desert physical features. Yes, so now we are studying the coastal physical features. Yes, this is our coastline, west side and east side. Okay, which water body we have east side? That's why we call it coastline, no? The ocean part. Yes, right. You can see That is Bay of Bengal. We have in eastern side. Yes, very good. And this side, west side, we have Arabian Sea. Okay. So west side we have Arabian Sea. Yes. And east side we have Bay of Bengal. Understood? Okay. So now this coastline also divided in two part. This means this part have another name and this part have different name. And here also this west coastline divided in two part. This part have another name and this part have another name. Okay, so what is the name of this part? Okay, so now we can see, yes, just covered by Odisha and half of part the Andhra Pradesh that we call, yes, Northern Sarkar. Okay, the name is Northern Sarkar. That we called in Odisha part and the little part of half a part of Andhra Pradesh. Okay, and that the another one that is the Coromandel coast. Okay, just I am just showing you. No problem. I can show you. So here's Coromandel coast. Wait. What's happening? This part is Coromandel coast. Yes, I think little bit is happening. Why I just unable to? Yes, look at this Coromandel coast. Now you can see. Okay. The part is Coromandel coast. Okay. And this part is Northern Sarkar. Understood? Okay. Now this side, move on, come this side. This side, we started from Gujarat, covered Maharashtra, and the third is Goa. So that part we call it, what is the name? You can see is name is Konkan. Yes, Konkan Ghat or Konkan coast because of covered in also the Goa na. So you can understand that is the Konkan coast. Yes. And this part is Malabar coast. Okay. Covered in Karnataka and Kerala. That part we called it Malabar coast. This part is Konkan coast. Here also two part Northern Sarkar and Coromandel coast. Understood? Okay. So now these part are the okay. In these coastal part, we also have mountain range. Yes. That mountain range, okay, we actually connected with the ocean, so we also have sea part. But also we have mountain range. This mountain range we called Western Ghat, and here we call the Eastern Ghat. Okay, so yes, one important fact is behind that. The Western Ghat mountain range or mountain's height more than the Eastern Ghat. Okay, it's a just a good fact. Actually, relate with the other concept also, so you can understand because the Western Ghat mountains range or mountains have more height compared to the Eastern Ghat. So that is the reason when the river originate from this ghat, Western Ghat, they just flow to the Eastern Ghat. It means west to east. So we always, the Deccan Plateaus River or this area rivers, the west flowing rivers. We called it west flowing rivers. Start from the Western Ghat and just move to the flow to the Eastern Ghat. So yes, that we called west flowing river. And where this river goes, that just fall down in Bay of Bengal from the different state. Some of Tamil Nadu, some of Andhra Pradesh, like that. So yes, here if we just want to know that which river just originate from this Western Ghat area. Do you know? If you know, so yes, please comment. If you know, okay, I can tell you that Godavari, yes, here from this Maharashtra area, Godavari originate, Krishna, Kaveri. Yes, these three main rivers just originate from this Western Ghat area and flow to the Eastern Ghat. And yes, and these river, yeah, there are so many tributaries also that are the actually why these are not main river. Why we called it tributaries? Because they are so small and dependent on the rainwater. So they are so small and joined to the main river. You can see also in the picture. Yes, this Godavari here originate from Maharashtra and just flow and just move from the and down from the Andhra Pradesh area here in northern Sankar coastal beach. And here the Krishna river also originate from the here Western Ghat and just go from Bay of Bengal. Yes, here the Kaveri. So these are the three main river. Okay, other also tributaries they have, but here we cannot see in the map on the map. Yes, if we just if we just talk about the eastern flowing river. So yes, eastern flowing river. So we have only two eastern flowing river. One of is Narmada, you can see, and the second one is Tapti. Okay, so the Narmada and Tapti are east flowing river because it's the west flowing river. They see, originate from the east. Actually, we call it the central. They originate from the central part and they just move to the east west side or from just go to the Arabian Sea. Okay. And here you also can see the Mahanadi. So yes, Mahanadi also moved to the Bay of Bengal or the Eastern Ghat. Okay, so these are the river. Okay, I just make the another video to just make it clear the river system of India. Okay, so just wait for the next video. Definitely, I am going to make the river system of India. So yes, you can understand to watch it. So now only just we will understand about the yes coastal plains of India. So yes, you can see we are talking about the western coastal plain. The west side we have western coastal plain and the east side we have eastern coastal plain, and every coastal plain have two part. Yes, this part also have two part and this part also west part also have two part. Okay, you can write actually, just make the note when you're just watching my video. If you yes, you can find out from the book also, but you just see if you're just watching the video, I think you should write actually the important point. So I think it will you can memorize them again, not to see again, and you can memorize it. So yes, Western Ghat divided into two part. The first part is the Konkan coast. The second part is Malabar coast. Okay, and you can also may just remember the state name. And here you can see there's the northern Sakar and the Coromandel coast. Understood? So yes, that is the plain. Yes, if we talk about the flora and fauna, yes, that the uh, vegetations and animal species of these westerns. So yes, there are full of vegetations, full of animal kingdom because these western I told you that we have just mountainous area also as well as there are forest area. So yes, there are dense forests in some part. So yes, we have also the rich flora and rich fauna or the rich animal kingdom. So yes, we can have here and in this part, Maharashtra, also we have many of actually Jew. You can see that yes. Okay. So now other thing also, if you want to know. So yes, move to here. Okay. So now if you are just watching this video, so yes, one of important thing I want to tell you. Okay, so yes, we are just telling, just studying or just going to understand this part. So yes, we have the peak, a mountain peak that we called Anaimodi. That is the share the border Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. So yes, this peak we have in this portion. Okay, so I think almost things we covered from this topic. So yes, now okay. So next topic, definitely I'm going to cover the river system of India or the other physical features. Yes, there are two main physical features also left, the plateau physical features and the desert part. So yes, desert part is not too long. So and plateau physical features. So yes, we will definitely cover that. Then after we will move to just river system of India. Sorry. So yes, okay, so yes, enough for today. And I don't know, today I have little problem. Okay, so yes, I'm just going to. Okay, enough for today. Okay, just watch it. If you have any problem, you can message me. Definitely, I will reply it. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye bye.